Welcome to tonight's debate on the future of artificial intelligence. With us are two tech giants, Elon Musk, a strong critic of unchecked AI, and Mark Zuckerberg, a believer in its potential. Let's begin. The biggest question on everyone's mind. Is artificial intelligence ultimately a threat to humanity or a tool for its progress?
Artificial intelligence is not just another invention. It is the last invention humanity may ever create, because once AI surpasses us, it may design systems beyond our control. History proves we struggle to manage technology, whether it's nuclear power or social media algorithms. With AI, a single mistake could be irreversible. It's not about paranoia, it's about probability. A technology that thinks faster, acts faster, and potentially develops its own agenda without human values poses an existential threat. To ignore that is reckless. That's why I call AI a risk greater than nuclear weapons.
I respect Elon's perspective, but I disagree. Every new technology looked terrifying before society adapted. The printing press was feared for spreading dangerous ideas. The internet was called a weapon for criminals. Yet both became essential pillars of human progress. AI is already saving lives, detecting diseases, helping students learn, and powering breakthroughs in climate research. To label it a threat overshadows its promise. If we regulate too aggressively out of fear, we risk suffocating innovation and losing all the benefits AI can deliver. The solution is balance, not panic.
Now, the next issue. Should governments strictly regulate AI development, or should innovation be left free to flourish? Elon, you have 1 minute.
Yes. Without regulation, AI companies will push for faster, cheaper, and more powerful systems regardless of safety. The incentives are wrong. It's a global arms race. You can't trust profit-driven motives to safeguard humanity. We need international oversight, similar to nuclear treaties, where research is monitored, transparent, and bound by ethical standards. Otherwise, one reckless breakthrough could jeopardize the entire planet. Leaving AI to corporations alone is like letting weapons manufacturers decide the rules of war.
Regulation has a place, but suffocating control will only push AI underground into black markets and hostile states. Innovation thrives on open collaboration, not bureaucracy. Imagine if governments had slowed down the internet. There would be no Google, no smartphones, no connectivity. What we need is smart regulation, ethical guidelines, safety protocols, transparency. But governments can't and shouldn't control every step of innovation. The private sector has to lead because speed and flexibility are essential.
Let's move to the economy. Will AI create more jobs than it destroys, or are we heading toward massive unemployment?
AI will wipe out millions of jobs, from truck driving to legal assistance to even creative fields. We are heading towards a world where machines outperform humans in nearly every sector. That's not a shift, it's a collapse of employment. Universal basic income will become necessary because entire industries will disappear. The idea that new jobs will replace old ones won't apply this time. When machines can write code, diagnose illnesses, and even make art, what roles will humans have left? We cannot ignore the social upheaval this will cause.
I see it differently. Every major innovation disrupts jobs but creates new ones. The Industrial Revolution replaced farm labor, but created factories, engineers, and whole industries. The internet displaced some businesses, but created millions of digital careers. AI will eliminate certain tasks, yes, but it will also create new categories of work we can't imagine today. AI trainers, ethics experts, augmented creativity fields. The narrative that AI will replace everyone ignores humanity's ability to adapt. We'll evolve with it.
Another concern being debated worldwide. Should AI models be open source and available to all, or restricted to prevent misuse?
Open sourcing powerful AI is dangerous. If anyone can access superintelligent AI, it's a matter of time before bad actors weaponize it. Imagine terrorists with access to AI capable of designing pathogens or hacking infrastructure. That's why I advocate for controlled, limited distribution. Knowledge is power, and in this case, uncontrolled power equals chaos.
Should AI be open source or restricted? Transparency is the key to safety. If AI development is hidden in secret labs, only a handful of corporations or governments control it. That's far more dangerous. Open source AI ensures accountability, collaboration, and collective progress. Yes, there are risks, but secrecy breeds monopoly and mistrust. Innovation should not be locked in vaults.
Let's touch on culture and creativity. How will AI affect human art, music, and creativity? Will it enhance or erase human uniqueness?
AI-generated art is fascinating, but it risks diluting the human spirit. Creativity is not just about producing content. It's about emotion, struggle, experience. When AI can generate music, novels, or paintings instantly, human expression may lose value. Why pay an artist when AI can replicate style in seconds? We risk erasing the uniqueness of human culture. Creativity without soul is imitation, not art.
I disagree. AI won't kill art, it will amplify it. Think of it as a tool. Just as cameras didn't replace painting and computers didn't replace writing, AI won't replace creativity. It will empower more people to create, people who lack traditional skills but have imagination. The art world will expand, not shrink. Humans will still crave authenticity, but AI will open new frontiers of expression.
Privacy is already under pressure in the digital age. With AI, are we entering an era of total surveillance, or can we still preserve individual freedoms?
AI in the hands of corporations like Meta is already a surveillance machine. Algorithms track users, predict behavior, and manipulate attention. Imagine that power amplified by superintelligent AI. It becomes an invisible dictatorship, controlling what we see, think, and feel. Privacy will vanish, and freedom will be an illusion.
What about privacy and surveillance? That's an unfair characterization. AI helps filter harmful content, connect people, and personalize experiences. Yes, privacy is important, and we've made mistakes. But AI can also protect privacy through smarter security, fraud detection, and personal control. Blaming AI for surveillance is like blaming electricity for cybercrime. It's how we use it that matters.
Some critics say AI will widen the gap between rich and poor. Do you agree that AI could deepen inequality across the world?
Will AI widen inequality between rich and poor? Elon Musk. Absolutely. The first nations and corporations to master AI will dominate wealth, power, and influence. The gap between those with access to AI and those without will be catastrophic. Billionaires will get richer. The poor will be automated out of relevance. Unless we actively redistribute AI's benefits, it will entrench inequality on a scale humanity has never seen.
Will AI widen inequality between rich and poor? Inequality is a risk, but AI can also be the great equalizer. Small businesses already use AI tools to compete with giants. Education powered by AI tutors could give every child in the world access to the best teaching. Healthcare breakthroughs could save lives globally, not just in rich nations. The key is making AI accessible, not fearing it.
Education is the foundation of every society. Should AI play a central role in teaching children, or should it remain a secondary tool?
What role should AI play in education? Elon Musk. AI tutors can be useful, but over-reliance will weaken human learning. Education is about more than facts. It's about discipline, curiosity, resilience. A child raised by AI risks losing critical thinking. Teachers aren't just information providers, they are mentors. AI cannot replicate human empathy, and if we hand education entirely to machines, we create generations of people who depend on algorithms instead of themselves.
AI can revolutionize education. Imagine every student having a personalized tutor, tailored lessons, instant feedback, infinite patience. Kids struggling in rural or poor areas could get the same education as the elite. Teachers won't disappear, but AI will free them from repetitive tasks and let them focus on mentoring. Education will be more equal, more efficient, and more inspiring.
Now let's look far ahead. 50 years from now, what kind of world do you imagine we'll live in if AI continues to evolve at this pace?
Best case, humans merge with AI carefully, using technologies like Neuralink, enhancing ourselves while staying in control. Worst case, AI views us as irrelevant and replaces us entirely. Without global caution, humanity may end up as pets, or worse, extinct. The future depends entirely on whether we respect the danger now, not later.
50 years from now, what will the world look like with AI? 50 years from now, AI will be integrated into daily life, like electricity or the internet. We'll have AI doctors saving lives, AI companions reducing loneliness, AI scientists solving climate change. Humanity won't vanish. We'll evolve alongside AI. The question isn't, will AI destroy us? But will we be bold enough to embrace its full potential?
What is your ultimate message to the world about AI, its risks, its promises, and its future? Elon, your final words.
My message is simple. Respect AI. Don't treat it as a toy or a trend. It is fire, brilliant when controlled, deadly when unleashed. Humanity's survival may depend on how seriously we take this moment. Regulate now or regret later.
My message is, don't let fear define the future. Every leap in human history began with doubt. AI can be our greatest tool for progress if we approach it responsibly and optimistically. Let's build a future where AI lifts everyone, not just a few. That's the vision worth fighting for.